I'm so excited to watch Ant-Man 4. I hope it's as good as Quantumania was.
Wait, we're almost out of gas. We should stop to get some.
No, we can't stop. If we stop for gas, we'll be late for the movie. This is a trade-off.
What's the trade-off?
A trade-off is when someone must make a decision or choice between options that results in having to sacrifice one thing in order to prioritize the other. Remember in Ant-Man Quantumania when Cassie went to jail?
I know it was you.
Are you sure? I mean, it was kind of hard to see through all that tear gas you fired into the park full of peaceful protesters.
Where is it?
I'm sorry, this must be really embarrassing for you.
In this scenario, Cassie is able to stop the bad police treatment of peaceful protesters, but she had to go to jail as a consequence.
Oh, okay. I guess we shouldn't get gas then.
Should we get popcorn?
I don't know, maybe we should do a cost-benefit analysis.
What's that?
Do you remember in the last Ant-Man movie when Janet fights the creature to win her ride?
Was that a good stab?
I got us a ride.
Before this fight, she probably did a cost-benefit analysis. This is when someone examines and compares the positive components and negative consequences of a decision to help make that decision. In this example, Janet gained a ride, but a negative consequence is that she risked losing the fight and getting hurt or even dying. In this case, the cost of the expensive popcorn outweighs the benefit of having decent popcorn, so we shouldn't get any.
Oh, I get it. There's also a long line for the popcorn, probably because of the high demand.
What's demand?
Demand is the willingness and ability to purchase a good or service at a given time. Remember when Scott and Cassie are running from their attackers and desperately needed to escape? At this moment, they had a very high demand for a ship, since it was a necessity that they needed to escape.
The long line may also be because of how little labor they have.
What's labor?
Labor is one of the factors of production. This factor focuses on workers and employees. Remember when Kryler brought a bunch of soldiers with him in an attempt to capture Hope, Janet, and Hank?
Where are they?
No clue. Dead. Probably dead. Oh, this is so sad when all of this could have been avoided, Janet. Just give him what he wants.
Okay, I guess we shouldn't get popcorn, and that's our choice. Remember in Ant-Man Quantumania when Janet chooses not to tell Hope and Hank about what happened to her while she was in the quantum realm?
Your voice down. You said there was nothing down here. Why didn't you tell us about
I will
all of
explain
this?
everything, but right now, I just need you to trust me.
Then make me trust you.
Hey, let's just calm down, all right? We can talk about
We don't have time to talk, Henry.
No, you need to tell us.
And why didn't you listen? I told you to stay away from here.
Janet, I'm so sorry. I should have told you what we were doing. I had no idea.
I know, we'll talk later.
In this example, Janet is trying to protect Hope and Hank, so she chooses not to tell them. Here, we are choosing not to get popcorn in order to avoid paying a lot of money and having to wait in the long line.
Okay, but that is an opportunity cost we must live with.
What's an opportunity cost?
Opportunity cost is what has to be given up by making a decision based on what is missed out on by not choosing the next best option. In this scenario, we miss out on getting popcorn by choosing the best option, which is not getting popcorn. Remember in the last Ant-Man when Scott and Cassie chose to help the natives fight?
Stay here. Cassie! Oh no.
In this scenario, he chooses to fight, but the opportunity cost is that they risk getting captured, something that wouldn't have happened if they chose the next best option, not fighting.
Wow, this screen is huge. They definitely needed to use human capital to build it.
What's human capital?
Human capital is another factor of production and focuses on the knowledge needed for the production of something. Remember when Hank talked about how he helped Cassie learn to build a quantum satellite?
So when you were all, gone those 5 years, I had a lot of time. And I started reading Grandpa Hank's old journals, and I got really into the quantum realm, and...
Oh, the quantum realm?
I know we all have a history there, and I didn't want to freak anyone out, but we've been talking about it.
She had some questions, okay? I can't help if people are inspired by me.
Yeah, well, this is an example of human capital. Cassie needed the knowledge, or human capital, to be able to build her machine.
Okay, let's watch the movie now.